stay the same way.
That's it.
There's too many things happening in your life that God has revealed to you for you to stay the same way. It's too many prophecies that has gone forth that and you are still the same way. It's time to start coming out of those things and see God for who God is. Don't worry about what your neighbor word think about. Don't worry about what your brother's saying. Don't worry about what your sister's saying. And trust and believe what God says. Because he's the one that's going to allow you to make it into heaven. He's the one that's going to say, well done, good and faithful servant. At the end of your course, you got to make sure you complete your mission. You got to go and be a disciple for God. You got to go and be a helper for God. You got to go and spread the gospel all over for God. You got to be a man of God. You got to be the woman of God that he is calling you to be. Hallelujah. 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 You see, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego understood that. I don't care how much death they was facing. I don't care how they talked about it. I don't care what they said, but they understood that I have to complete my mission. And my mission is to uphold the law of God. But see, some of us get so stubborn-minded. The only law we want to uphold is the ones that we thinking about. It's the ones that's going to help us. It's the self-righteous one. All we worried about is ourselves. Me. What can I get? What you preaching for yourself, or you preaching for God? Or you preaching for to bring souls in? You supposed to be a disciple, but the only person you discipling is yourself. We got to complete our mission. We need to walk in the ability that we are supposed to. We let every problem stop us from doing what we're supposed to do. We let it stop us. We got to begin to have some determination to do what God's telling us to do. The lady with the issue of blood, we've been talking about her for 3 weeks. But she was determined to touch the hem of his garment. She was determined to touch the hem of his garment and get what she needed from God. We talk about a man that was sick for 38 years that God had cured. He was determined, no matter what, to stay right there at that pool and get his blessing. Even though he couldn't get in there, sometimes he got passed by. He got passed by several times. Just like some of us, we might get passed by this time. Might get passed by that time. But that don't mean that God don't see you. It just might not be your time yet. But you got to stand fast. Be unmovable. Always abounding in the work of God. Somebody got to get this here now. Now, because somebody is stopping what they're supposed to do. God said, I need you to go out and conquer your neighborhood. Amen. I need you to start talking to your neighbor to the left. I need you to start talking to the one to the right. I need you to start talking to the one across the street, because there is some lost sheep that are looking for a place to go. Yes. Jesus. We have lost our ability to go and be disciples for Christ. All we want to do is come to church on Sunday and Wednesday, and when we get out of here, we ain't talking to nobody else about what God has done. We ain't talking to nobody else about what God has called us to do. We ain't talking about nobody else. And I think in Sunday school we said it better. We got some selfish saints. You only want to keep God for you. God is not yours. He is yours, but he's not only yours, he's everybody's. Everybody has access to him.
That's it.
But because we're being so selfish, God is holding back the things that we're supposed to get, because we're not letting people know about God. But the sinners are yet roaming free. They doing what they want to do all day, every day. I mean, my wife showed me something on Facebook, that lady that sang. Oh my God, she cursed the church like it wasn't no tomorrow. I don't know what her name?
Yeah.
She tried to fake it till she can make it. But God got a special place for her. God got a special place for her. She said it. She said, if the church. She said it. She said it. She said, if the church. Curse the church out.
Curse be upon you.
On national media. You better watch what you are saying about God's people.
No, it's not the first.
Let's tell it like it is. Yeah.
You better be careful what you're saying about God's people. Just because you had a bad experience with one person or maybe two persons in the entire church, don't make the whole church bad.
That's right, son. Come on now.
There's always going to be a bad seed or two in the church. But it's up to us to pray for them, to bring them out of that situation. It's up to us to pray for them, to help them through that situation. It's up to us to be leaders and guide them in the right direction and where they're supposed to go. But if we're not studying like we're supposed to study, if we're not talking the way we're supposed to talk, if we're not walking the way we're supposed to walk, everything around us gonna crumble. Glory be to God. I ain't gonna play with y'all today. I came to tell her what thus says the Lord. Because God said I'm holding you accountable. If you don't say it, I'm gonna hold you accountable if you don't do it. So you got to make things clear that these people understand that they have a mission to complete. And if you don't complete your mission, you're going to hell. Stop playing around with God. Stop playing around with God. He's letting us know that time is running out. Time is getting dry. It's time for us to do what thus says the Lord. If you know you're supposed to be an evangelist, you better walk in your ability. If you know you're a keyboard player, you better play the keyboard till your face fall off. If you're a drummer, you better hit every tambourine, every drum, and play it to the best of your ability. If you're a singer, you better sing like never before. If you're a preacher, you better preach like never before. If you're a Sunday school teacher, you better teach like never before. Because time is running down. It's time to stop playing church and be the church. It's time to stop playing church and be the church. It's time to start studying like you're supposed to. It's time for you to get some word on the inside so people can see it on the outside. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. At the end of my course, I want to be able to say, I have fought the good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. There is a crown laid up for me. Hallelujah. You ought to be able to say that when you are standing right there before the Lord. Because you don't want him to say, well done, good and faithful servant. You don't want him to say you ain't, keep off from me. I don't know you. Glory be to God. It's time to get it right. It's time to get it right. Because we serve a God that owns everything. We serve a God that sits up high and looks down low. He'll come and see about you. He's a comforter. He's a provider. He's a way maker. Won't he do it for you? Won't he open doors for you that you thought was closed? Won't he make you walk through the doors that you thought was closed? Won't he do it for you? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He did it for me. He did it back then. He's doing the same thing now. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. They call him El Elyon, the Most High. El Rohi, the God who sees everything. There ain't no problem too big, no problem too small that he don't see. You just come to me. I'll keep you. If you come to me, I'll help you. If you come to me, I'll provide for you. If you come to me, if you come to me, if you come to me. Hallelujah. 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 God is all that and some more. He's all that and some more. God is the cream in my coffee. He's my way maker. He's my deliverer. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. He's my lily in the valley, my bright and morning star. He's a week in the middle of a week. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm talking about Jesus. 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 Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hey, glory. Finish your course. Finish your course. Finish your mission. Do what God has called you to do. Don't sit down on God. Stop letting your distractions stopping you. Stop letting your distractions hinder you. Stop letting them stop you from doing the works of the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. God said in his word, if you do what I called you to do, I'll provide everything for you. I'll make a way for you. When it looks like everything's going wrong, I'll make it right. I'll be your peace in the middle of a storm. I will be your peace in the middle of a storm. I'll be your lawyer in the courtroom. I'll be your doctor in the sick room. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Thank you, Jesus. Glory be to God. Hallelujah. Jesus. Jesus. We got to complete our mission. We got too many saints not completing their mission. You're going halfway through your mission and you stop evangelizing. You're getting halfway through your mission and you're getting distracted by the very thing that you've been delivered from. Don't go back. Don't go back. Continue to move forward. Ain't nothing in the back but lies, deceit. Complete your mission. Stay on course. Stay on course. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he make a way? Won't he make a way? He did it for me. He did it for you. He did it for Paul. He did it for Peter. Yes, he did. I'm talking about a God that cast out a legion of demons. I'm talking about a God that went above and beneath for me. He'll do the same thing for you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Don't put your hands on what God has. Don't mess up what God has. Don't do what you're not supposed to do. But do what God has ordained you to do. What God has called you to do. And do it with happiness. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. It's time for the church to complete its mission. It's not just about me. It's not just about you. Because when you don't do what you're supposed to do, it affects the church. When you don't do what you're supposed to do, it affects the church. When you don't do what you're supposed to do, it affects the church. Why? Because the church is one body. And I can't do nothing without my leg. And I can't do anything without my arm. I can't do anything without my hands. But if I got everything intact, if I got everybody on one accord, the church will complete its mission. You see, some of us so worried about what people think. Ain't none of us gonna be perfect at everything. But guess what? If you the best floor sweeper, you better sweep that floor to the best of your ability. If you the best praise dancer, you better dance to the best of your ability. If you the best preacher, you better preach to the best of your ability. If you the best singer, you better sing to the best of your ability. We might not all have perfect gifts, but we got one gift that is perfect. And that one perfect gift makes the church perfect because it's working on one accord to complete our mission. that's affecting the whole entire body. Glory be to God. Thank you, Jesus. Now the city of Israel, they were rotten. They did some things that caused God to be angry. That's why all the older ones had to die off. So the new ones can be taught the right way and how to complete the mission that they were supposed to complete. See, they just couldn't go up in there with all those hard-hearted and hard-headed people that was there before. God said, I had to raise up the city with a new
harvest. A new crop.
A new.
Yes.
Prophesy.
A new.
Yes.
Not the old, but the new. Everybody that crossed over to the city of Canaan was not old. They were all new. They had the key to the promised land. They had the key to the city of milk and honey.
Yeah.
What about you?
All right. Jesus.
The harvest is new. We have access to the milk and honey. It's all around us. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? When are you going to step out and step on the devil? When are you going to step out and get what God has for you? When are you going to step out and do the things of God? When are you going to step out and get what's yours? When are you going to step out and be a disciple for Christ? When are you going to do that? When are you going to step out on your front porch and begin to sing out? When are you going to step out on your front porch and pray? When are you going to step out on your front porch and begin to witness to all the drug dealers, to all the crackheads, to all the drunks, to all the liars, to all the backbiters, to all the haters? When are you going to do it? When are you going to go out and win the city back? That's what God is calling us to do in this new harvest. It's time to saddle up the horse and go.
That's it.
It's time to saddle up the horse and go. It's time to move on, New Birth. It's time to go and do what God has commanded us to do. We've been talking about it. It's been prophesied. Some things are beginning to come to pass. Some things are beginning to open up. Some doors have been opened that I've never seen open before. Some prophecies have come to pass that I heard like 7 years ago. I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. I've seen it from the beginning to now. I've seen the changeovers. I've been through the changeovers. I've been through the hurt. I've been through the lies. I've been through the deceit. That's why I can stand here and talk to you like I'm talking to you today. You can relate to it, brother, right? When they tried to hold you back, when they tried to sit you down, but God said, I have a place that's waiting for you that won't hold you back, that's going to allow you to do what thus says the Lord. I'm going to have a place for you. Glory be to God. When people didn't believe in you, God said, I have a ram in the bush that's waiting for you just to come over. I'm going to give you a chance. But if you just cross over, if you can just cross over and do what I asked you to do, glory be to God. Things will start to happen for you. That weight you used to have, you won't have it no more. You'll be light as a feather. You ain't worrying about what people think. All you worried about is what God thinks. And if you want to worry about God, then that's a good thing. Because He's going to make sure you all right. Hey, He's going to make sure you're all right. Because He's an all right God. He's an on-time God. He's a willing God. Glory be to God. Thank you, Jesus. Complete your mission. Complete your mission. Don't stop. Complete your mission. Do what thus says the Lord. Complete your mission. Complete your mission. You're at the beginning of your mission. But don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing distract you. Don't Don't even let your wife, your kids, nobody distract you, because the first thing the enemy try to attack is the family.
Yes, you do.
I can tell you this, because that's what he doing to me, and he's still doing it right now today. But you need to stand fast, get all the learning, all the teaching you can get right here.
Yes.
If you could just follow our leaders, because we have some great. They ain't just talking it, they living it. But if you could just follow our leaders, there's no limit to where you can go. This ain't no fake. This ain't no phony. I done seen people coming here jobless. There was a time where everybody in the church didn't have a job. Everybody. And I tell you, the overseer prayed a prophetic word over the church. He spoke a prophetic word over the church. And a month later, everybody in that church was employed. Everybody. See, sometimes we don't know what God is calling us to do. And we had this discussion in Sunday school this morning. But it's up to you to take heed in what the prophecy has been said. If you don't take heed in the prophecy, then that's your loss. You have just lost out on what God had planned for you, because you don't want to take the next step. You don't want to stay the course. You want to get off course. Or you just want to keep doing and fumbling in the same filth and dirt that you've been fumbling in all the while, because you never came out of your corruption because it feels too good to you. So you don't want to leave it. You want to continue to smoke. You want to continue to drink. You want to continue to be a backbiter. You want to continue to be a liar. So you can't get no deliverance. Because you want to keep instead of what God has called you to do. It's time out for the playing, and it's time to start to get to work. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Saints, it's time to complete our mission. Stop sitting down. Get what God has for you. And y'all pray for me as I pray for you.
Come on, love on it. Come on, love on that preacher. Come on, y'all need to love on it.